Hey everyone, so we're going to do a quick DIY hand lotion. I've pre-melt the beeswax because beeswax, you can see right here, the beeswax is a little bit, it's a lot actually, it's very hard. So it usually takes quite a while to melt that beeswax. So that's pre-melted. These are the instructions. Let's see if we can get this so that you guys can screen grab it. Sorry, the lighting is really bad right now. But you guys can screen grab that. And I'm just doing a half of a actual mix here. But I'm going to add in the shea butter. And I'm using 1/8 of a cup. Trying to do this one-handed. Always good. This stuff is actually pretty cool. Like shea butter, if you get some good stuff, it's you could use it on its own. It's a really nice consistency just to use as lotion. So like if I were to take the rest of this and just rub it on my hands, it'll melt from the heat of your hands. It's kind of thick, so you know that's why you're adding a little bit of beeswax and the other carrier oil so that it's has a nice lotion consistency. But the shea butter takes a little bit longer to melt than the just regular, obviously, because this stuff, sweet almond oil, is already pre-melted. So I'm going to show you now what we would do while that's melting. So normally you would keep stirring that. I have it on a very low heat, so we're going to just keep stirring that every once in a while so it doesn't burn. But it's fine. It's not like totally over boiling right now, and it's on simmer. So I've got my glass container here and my oils. So what I'm going to do is, you guys saw that the actual ingredients called for 10 drops of lime, or 20 drops of lime, 10 drops of lavender, cedarwood, and copaiba, so equal amounts of each. So what we're going to do is add them into this first. And again, I'm doing half as many. So we're just going to do 10 drops of lime. Okay, so 10 drops of lime. And then 5 drops each of the rest. All right. I'm putting the caps back on. Again, I'm doing this one-handed, so just putting the caps back on, just on top, just so that they're just not, it's not going to be escaping. We don't want the top notes escaping quickly. And cedarwood here, or sorry, copaiba. Got serious lotion all over my hands. Okay, so this is a really nice hand mix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. And basically you take this and swirl it around to blend up these essential oils. So we want these to mix well. Then what you're going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and stir this again. This is still melting. You can see it melting up there. Slowly but surely. Just try and break apart that shea butter. So then what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to add my sweet almond oil. Okay, so the recipe calls for an 1/8 of a cup of sweet almond oil. We're just going to add a 1/16 of a cup, which really just isn't that much. It's just a small amount, especially for something like this. So it's just to help with the actual essential oils so that it has something to grab onto. So there that is. So I'm going to mix that up. And if you like sweet almond oil and you like this consistency of it for your hands, use more of it. Just try it, mess around. So this is a general recipe that all of these are really good for you guys to just see what works well for you. Also, you got to remember, like, if you're allergic to almond oil, don't use it. If you don't like beeswax, use something else. I mean, there's always substitutes, so just try different things. Shea butter is pretty good for pretty much everyone. I don't really know of anybody who has an issue with shea butter. So what I'm going to do is I turn the heat off, so the heat is now off, and I'm going to just pull this out and let it cool for a second. And move that over. And I can pour this in right away, and if you do, it's not a problem. So a lot of people think like hot stuff like this hot oil in that essential oil blend will ruin the oils. That's incorrect. Essential oils were distilled at a very high temperature, much hotter than this. So just know that I could pour this in here right away. However, you would want to cap it immediately. The reason being is hot, anything hot, when you heat essential oils, the volatility of the lighter molecules will escape super fast. So you'll actually lose a lot of the constituents in the air. So it's better just to kind of let this cool a little bit, then pour it in, or pour it in and cap it right away. So since we're doing a video and it's not too big of a deal, I'm going to pour this in. We had just the right mix there. And you can take a stirring rod and stir it if you don't want to shake it up. But what we're doing here is getting all the oils mixed together. So that hotter oil is going to help blend everything together, but we're going to cap it right away. Okay, put this in here. Oh, disaster. So I'm going to put this little sealed lid on there, and then this, and tighten it up really good, and we're good to go. So this is just something I'm doing real fast, and we've only got a few videos today, so they're going to be kind of sporadically done throughout the day. So we'll see how we do. All right, I know, lotion all over the floor. Could you imagine? It's always weird. This is like slidey too, so fun. But these are cute little. I got these at Life Science Publishing, so I think a lot of you guys are asking where I've gotten things. They're not great because a lot of them are dented. Actually, every single one I've ever gotten is dented, but they're still pretty cute. So I'm going to do a broadcast for you guys on all of the supplies. So you guys keep asking, like, where am I getting all of the stuff? I'm going to be actually telling you everything, where I get stuff, where I get these things, lots of different supply stuffs. Okay? All right, we'll see you guys soon.